clever until you all have had enough blood sugar to understand my sick humor. Okay. Binch. Okay. All right. Students. How are you doing? I don't care. I'm going to keep talking. Okay. So, happy Friday. My doctor says I'm allowed to start standing up again on Wednesday unless the pain is too bad. And then I'm allowed to run the Portland Marathon on Saturday.
Oh, okay. We're moving along quickly.
Yeah, it's called Being Built Different. Look it up. It's got a Wikipedia page. I don't know if that's true. I can edit Wikipedia, so it might this evening. At some point in time, I'm expected to give you a midterm or assignment. And that is going to be for you to create something on GitHub, which nominally you all learned to do from a video that I showed you. That if you just did exactly what that video showed you, it would work. And if it didn't, I got no questions for 2 weeks. So that would be suspicious if that didn't work, right? And also, not that I checked, but I can also see the viewership statistics on that video. So if I were curious, I would be able to tell. So the midterm is lurking. We'll introduce the midterm. Why not?
That's one way to get your heart racing.
I guess. So, starting next week, we're going to finish Matplotlib today, for sure. That's on God. Okay. And then I'm going to teach you Markdown on Monday. We're going to go to the library on Wednesday. And you're going to have a draft of your midterm the next day, on Friday. You're supposed to select a problem from one of your STEM classes. You're all in bio. Oh, are you all in chem?
Yeah, unfortunately.
You're trauma bonding over there, I've heard. So you can all pick the same problem if you want, I don't care. So on this day, Friday next week, you will go over with me what problem you're going to solve using Python. You'll create a GitHub repository, which you know how to do. Okay, and I will help you if you don't. I'm not mean, I'm just sad. Okay, you're going to create a Python file that is going to implement the solution, and you're going to use NumPy. You're going to create a Matplotlib graphic, which you know how to do. Right? Remember Wednesday. It was not that long ago. Right?
Yesterday.
It was just yesterday, right? It was the day before Friday is Wednesday. I think I tricked my department into letting me only teach Monday, Wednesday next term, and I'm not doing that so I can train for a 100-miler. That would be crazy, right? You can't schedule your work around running, right? Anyways, become a professor so you can do whatever you want. Okay. You can be arbitrarily evil. I recommended a PNG here. I guess I should change that to SVG. So this might not be, that might be a fake. I might be telling lies there. You don't have to do this yet. This will be taught at the same time. You're going to create a Markdown table. What does a table look like?
It's like a chart.
Here's a table. There's an example on the page. Okay. And you're going to create a Markdown document, and I'm teaching you Markdown next week, and then Markdown tables the week after that. That's going to say, here's the code. Here's the output. Here's something else I can use it for other than what I did. Here's a graphic. Here's a table. And then you're going to write 500 words about each of these 4 things. That's going to add up to 2,000 words, and I can say that's a writing assignment. Okay? And that's all going to be on GitHub. And it can either be private or not. I don't think it should be private. I think you should post it publicly and get paid fat stacks of filthy, dirty moolah. But you can hide it from the world if you want. That's fine. You're allowed to have your filthy, dirty, fat stacks of, what am I saying, cash money, right? And just enjoy them in the private of your own home. Just like Scrooge McDuck diving into piles of coins, right? Yes. That's anti-Semitic, right?
Yeah.
Like being named Scrooge McDuck and having a pile of gold coins in your house, that's extremely banned. Okay, never mind. Heck Disney. I'm not going to flip off Disney, because I'm not going to flip off anything in front of you. Okay. Who loves, wait, so my impression was, I was listening carefully to like the aura in the classroom last time, and my impression was when you started seeing visual things that you created with code, some of you actually kind of liked that. That's so weird. There's a lot of research that said you were going to feel that way, but I don't really believe in science. I only believe in facts. Okay, so if it doesn't come over a fax line, I just don't believe it. Am I recording?
It says your audio output is disabled, by the way. Is that a bad thing?
Oh, am I disabling audio output instead of video output? Or on here or on there? Muted audio and or video output. Well, that says and or. That's inclusive or. So that could be just be referring. So I'm pressing the video mute button. You can see. Oh, it works sometimes.
What are you looking for?
So when I was committing that felony earlier, the one that I didn't commit, maybe that was my fault somehow. Anyways, students, follow along. Okay. Python. Import numpy as np. Why am I importing numpy as np? I don't say that on this slide, but that says np right there, so I know I have to define np, okay? No problem. Ease. Easy. Putting in taxes, right? And you're all biologists, right? So you know that the opposite of taxis is kinesis, right? Is that one too inside?
Yes.
You know there's taxis and kinesis. Okay. Look. A-level biology, right? That's high school in the United Kingdom, I think. Right. Directional specified movement. Okay. Never mind. I'll stop making sick references. Okay. I can keep making sick references if you want. Yeah? Okay. All right. Let's take a look at taxes. And let's print taxes and it will show up a little nicer. Why am I showing you the difference between just typing taxes and printing taxes? Well, making things look nice will be a component of the writing on the midterm, right? So we're going to practice showing these things different ways. We'll discuss that more. Let's plot this. So that says PLT. I can't use PLT, right? So I need to import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. In order to do that, then I can say plt.plot taxes. Oh no! Oh gosh! I'm completely owned because an image didn't pop up. What should I do?
Save fig.
I'm gonna save fig. Do you think it's save underscore fig?
No, I don't.
Okay. What am I gonna save it as?
Something.svg.
Something.svg.
Yeah, that works.
I'm also gonna close the parenthesis. You said that, and I just didn't hear it. Okay. I still don't see the image.
You have to open it.
Yeah.
You have to import OS.
Oh, I have to import OS?
Yeah.
And then what do I do?
OS dot. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Wait! Is that the exact same image? Is that perhaps, I think they say the spitting image, which I don't know why you would bring up spitting in that context. Perhaps it's the spiting image.
My PLT is not defined. Do I need to import?
Did you perhaps skip this step?
I did skip that step. Ooh.
Does that mean you also skipped this step where I said why I was importing it?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Why is it?
Are we all locked in?
I'm so locked.
Maybe.
Yes.
Are we locked, stocked, and barreled?
I don't know about that.
Are we the hunt for red Locktober? Is our favorite polygon the Loctagon?
Open plot.
Oh, that's fake. See how there's like mega errors there?
Yes, so import OS.
Yep. I wonder if it works with PNGs too.
Here, yes.
Not allowed.
Got PNG.
Oh, well, there's just the list of ones that are. Oh, apparently I can make a PDF.
You just saved it twice.
Yeah, okay.
What am I doing?
Maybe something like PNG.
That's a PDF.
It's magical.
File.
That's a portable document format instead of a portable network graphic. This is Gordon Ramsay's favorite. This is the one that people that with pen pals use. This is the one for people that like the first 3 episodes of Star Wars. Now that's what I call pod racing. Okay, on we go. So anyways, that looked cringe and not at all based. So instead we're going to say x equals taxes. Well, no, first we're going to look at taxes. What is this thing? This is, I'm taking a slice, going to the 0, and I get the dollar bills, right? And then I also get the percenties, right? The yields, perhaps. So I can also plot these against one another. So I'm going to plot xy. Ooh, I didn't save x and y, so that doesn't make any sense. So what do I have to do? I have to save these things as something, or not. I can also just say taxes 1. So this is the 1th row, and that is the 0th row. plt dot save fig something dot tiff. Why am I doing that? Okay. Something dot tiff. There it is. Completely useless. Not even vaguely useful at all. Utterly just total nonsense. I would go so far as to say this is cringe. And since I'm planning on iteratively fooling around with these graphs, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to leave Python, and I'm going to instead start a new terminal window, because that one exploded. Okay. And I'm going to envim chart.py. And I'm just going to work in chart.py from now on. One of the advantages of switching to working in chart.py now is I can make a single change, regenerate the entire graphic. That sounds nice to me. So what am I going to do? I'm going to import numpy as np, because I had to do that. I'm going to import matplotlib.pyplot as plut. I'm going to import os. I'm going to say taxes equals np dot array. No, I'm not. I'm not typing. Typing is banned. I'm going to put in taxes. Okay? Then what am I going to do? Then I'm going to plut.plot taxes. Or in this case, I'm going to take x equals taxes. I'm going to take a slice of taxes, right? Because I only want this part. And since if I put in 1, it would give me this thing. So I'm going to take all of the floors of a house. I'm going to take either the 0th or 1th floor of every house, right? I am, in that way, much like a natural disaster. So that one's a flood, and this one is a tornado. Sorry, that's morbid. I don't know. It's a metaphor, okay? I'm fighting for my life up here. Okay, Python chart.py. You might have to say Python 3 chart.py. Okay, what'd that do? Ooh, let's remove the PNG, the SVG, and the TIFF, and the PDF. Okay, so I only have chart.py. What's chart.py doing? It's creating the plot, but when I run this, it doesn't save anything. So I'm going to go back into Neon Genesis Evimothy, and I'm going to plot save, okay? Plut.save fig chart. I'm going to call it image just so it has a different name. Image.svg. and then I'm going to os.system open. If I'm on Windows, am I going to write open?
No.
Oh, what should I write it again? I should write start? Like the start button? Oh, okay. And if I'm on Mac, should I write open or start? Should write open because I'm open to doing things in a way other than starting them. Did that make any sense? No? No, it didn't. You don't have to lie. You can if you want. Okay. Cat, chart. I'm now plotting, saving, and opening. Really? Can I do all of those things? Is that allowed? Am I too powerful? Have I gone mad with power?
It's possible.
It is possible. I've gone mad with power. And that's the plot we made, right? So maybe that's super cool, right?
That's cool.
Isn't that kind of cool? Yeah. That's what I thought.
And then all you have to do to edit it is just go into Envim and then edit it, and then like you could just it automatically edits the chart.
Yeah.
Once you,
Are you going mad with power?
Yes, I'm going mad with power.
It's going mad with power o'clock. Okay, so I'm gonna plot something that is pretty cool. Instead of just plotting tax rates versus percentages, which is like maybe interesting but not that interesting, I'm actually gonna plot income versus tax rate, which is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. So how are we gonna do that? I'm gonna create an array of possible incomes. So we say, oh, if you happen to earn any amount of money, what is the tax on that? I'm going to calculate the tax for every given income, and then I'm going to plot the tax rate. So basically on one axis, probably the horizontal one, but I don't know. We'll find out when we run the code. We'll have incomes, and on the vertical axis, we'll have the taxes. And we're going to see what the shape of that is, right? That's plotting a function. Okay, what function am I going to plot? I'm going to plot this one. See this one? Remember this? Don't you and this function go way back? Maybe not. I don't know. Very low audience participation on that one. That's okay. We're going to get rid of this tax because we're going to get a new one. And I'm going to also put in the single tax of the income. And what is this? This is using slope-intercept form. If you don't know how these work, that is okay. This is not a math class, but it was previously taught in this class. What that means is if you don't understand this and you want to, you should talk to me or Addie about it. And if you don't understand this and you don't want to, you shouldn't care. Okay? This is not going to do anything different yet because these have the same columns. Okay? But I am going to change this to being an NP array. I think I can save that. And I'm going to Python chart and make sure it still works. There it is, delicious. Nothing in the chart has changed yet, right? But we have new code in the file. So let's consider some possible incomes. I'm going to use something called NP arrange. That looks like this. I'll unbignify, and it perhaps looks a little more interesting. Yeah. So by giving a range, you've done some for loops and things of that nature, right? This is just going to take the numbers up to some value. Be careful about putting large numbers in here. But if it's big enough, it'll just throw an ellipsis in there, right?
It goes through the numbers 0 to 100.
Yes, by default it does every number, but you can ask it to take only every 100th number. So this is 0 to 10,000 at 100. We're probably going to 1,000,000 or 500,000. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. It's your life. And I'd probably go like 1,000 at a time or something. So I'd probably do something like this. And that's not too many, but that's a lot. So I do think it would be difficult to compute the tax rate at all of these by hand. That's my claim.
Valid.
Right. Thank you. I also feel valid, right? So let's go ahead and let's make one of those. It's also more common to use linspace. Okay, I totally forgot about linspace. Linspace, I think, is a linear space where you give a start and an end. and then just how many things you want. So maybe I want 100, and it'll evenly divide it up into 100 chunks. So this might be a more reasonable way to do things. It might be a less reasonable way to do things. I don't know. I just work here, right? Seemed reasonable to me. So these are ways to get piles of numbers that are spread out across some domain, okay? And then a lot of times, you also just want like a bunch of numbers. So maybe you want 100 zeros, and you can have those. And you can also have 100 ones if you want those. Why might you want these? Well, maybe you just want that array and you're going to put some values in it later. Because one of the nice things about this is that's allowed. I can update values. So if I have some array that equals np1s 100, and I want r7 to be 45, that's allowed. I'm allowed to change values in this array. Look out for things being floats versus ints. That we've already seen this with the Celsius to Fahrenheit. No, I think we went Fahrenheit to Celsius conversion, right? But just be aware of that. Why are we being aware of that? Well, because import os.system cat chart.py. We're mixing things up. These things are integers, these things are floating points, so just be aware of that. That's going to be happening. Always think about whether you want round numbers or not. Has any of you ever paid a non-integer number of dollars for something? Gasoline, famously, actually has thousands of dollars in it somehow, right? Because that's allowed for some reason. And it's, I think, because you can have any arbitrary amount of gasoline, so it's divisible. And gasoline is part of a balanced diet. I drink some for breakfast every day. That's fake. I'm lying. Don't listen to me. Okay, let's plot some taxation. So I'm going to take some incomes. I'm going to exit Python, because I was just in there screwing around. I'm going to go back to Neon Vimothy. And I'm going to say x is going to actually equal some incomes. It's going to equal an np.linspace. We go from 0 to 500,000, and so that's 5 followed by 5 zeros. And I'm going to take, we'll do 100 different things, right? Okay. And then what am I going to set y equal to? Well, there's a lot of ways to do this, but what I really want to do is I want to say y equals single tax of x. This would be nice. This would be the vectorized solution where I take every value in x and then I calculate its tax value and I put it in y. Let's look at a different example though. Let's just plot x times 3 for now. So I'm going to plot x times 3. I'm going to Python chart.py and it's going to plot something up. And what is it? That's a slope of 3. Because this is 500,000, and that's 1,005. I don't know, 1,500,000. I don't know. It's a number. Y'all, do you see this? Okay. This is what I would like to happen. But if I put single tax here, I believe it's going to explode.
No.
And why is it going to explode? Because single tax does complicated forms of mathematics. Specifically, it has a for loop and an if statement, and so you can't actually apply all of those things as vectorized operations. Vectorized operations are only the simple mathematical operations. This formula is too complicated. So what am I going to do? I'm going to say numpy save me, and numpy will do so. I'm going to say single tax is now going to become something called vector tax. And vector tax is going to be np.vectorize. So I'm going to take something and turn it into a vector operation. And I'm going to ask numerical Python to do this. What am I going to take and turn into a vectorized operation? I'm going to take single tax. And then, instead of saying single tax down here, which was against the law, I'm going to say vector tax. And now at this point in time, you may have realized that with outstanding cleverness, I have used single to refer to two different things. Your marital status when filing taxes, and also how many incomes you can calculate at once, right? So, anyways, I just want to point out that was clever, because I feel like none of you noticed how clever that was. And sometimes I feel like, you know, you got to count your W's, right? Okay. And there's the tax rate. Fairly smooth, actually, right? But you'll see there's a slight increase over time. That looks kind of subtle, though, right? That's hard to get excited about. I wonder if there's something more interesting we can do. And so something I think is more interesting than the absolute amount people pay in taxes is what percentage they pay in taxes. So I'm going to take how much tax they spend, people pay, and I'm going to divide it by how much money they make. That's kind of cool looking.
Good lord.
So, I would like to once again point out I have no political opinions. Do people making $200,000 a year need to pay under 25% income tax? There's no way of knowing. Science cannot explain that, right? We just, if there's one thing I can say is I trust the government, right? So, this must be good. Do I think people making $50,000 a year need to be paying 15% income tax? They must, right? Whenever I think of public school teachers, I think of how they should pay more taxes, right? Nurses, yeah. I'm not mad. Don't play in the course of vowels, I'm mad. Okay. I love vectorization. Okay. So this is what I just did. You can plot them against each other, but nothing really shows up. What am I doing? I catted instead of nvim'd. You can plot more than one y, I think. So we can say z equals, I don't know. What should we? I'm just going to put a line at 0.25. Can I do this?
We're gonna find out.
We are going to find out. I don't know what we're going to find out. Yeah, that was not allowed. Not to worry, I have a plan. I'm going to do a vector multiply of 1/4 times 100 ones. And that's allowed. So, if you want to show exactly where 25% is, for example. I don't know why you'd want to do that. I just wanted to show you an example of putting more than one line on here. Okay? Chart elements. Okay. So, I did what any self-respecting computer scientist would do when I learned about Matplotlib, which is I made a chart that I thought was interesting and I showed it to a real scientist. That scientist's name was Professor Jed Rembold, who has an office right over there and has a PhD in physics, which is real science, right? And how do you tell it's real science? It doesn't have science in the name, right? That's how you tell. So, for example, theater, real science. Exercise and health science, do I have to say it?
No resonance.
I didn't say anything. You said that. That's crazy you would just come out and say something like that. That's so out of pocket, right? Computers. Okay, all right. So, anyways, I talked to a real scientist, and the real scientist was like, you get an F. And I was like, I'm not in your class. Because you don't have labels on the vertical and horizontal axes, you don't have a title, and you don't have a legend. And I was like, I am a legend. And then it got out of hand really quickly, right? Not to worry. I just looked up how to do that. So, here we go. Let's add some stuff. We're plotting. We added some plots. I'm also going to add some titles. And I think you can do this in pretty much any order. So plot.title. Taxation may or may not be theft. Who is to say? Question mark. And then we'll cite that. And that will be cited as a subtitle. Probably Patrick Henry? Does anyone think that might be true? Anyone know who Patrick Henry is?
Nope.
We don't know who Patrick Henry is? Did I make that person up? It does sound like a made-up name I would invent. Oh, nope. That's fake. It's the person who wrote the Declaration of Independence. Go to open the schools. Okay, give me liberty or give me death. That was close. Taxation is theft. Okay. Right, we're not going to type that in class. We remember, we discussed that. Okay. Subtitle? Wait, subtitle? There's no subtitles? Let's see what a subtitle is. I'm going to press R, and then I'm going to press P. I'm never going to leave replace mode.
I just saw subtitle.
Well, I think it said I was allowed to subtitle. See?
Is this supposed to be with a...
Subtitle.
Oh my god. Yay.
Wait,
Oh,
but
that's super title.
it's super title?
Oh my god.
It's-
Instead of title and subtitle, they have super title and title. That makes no sense.
Huh. So it just goes above instead of...
Not to worry, I have an ingenious plan. So this is supposed to have an asterisk on it. I'm just going to change which one's which.
Yippee.
Wait, what's going on here? Invalid value encountered in divide. Oh, I'm dividing something by 0. Patrick Henry. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to label X's and Y's. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Are y'all following along okay? Do I need to go back and do anything? How's life? Are the vibes good?
It kind of got...
That good? Are you following along? You're just like giggling nervously.
I don't know. Vibes are like running away from me.
They're running away from you? How's your blood sugar?
It's okay.
You know what I do sometimes when the vibes run away from me?
What's that?
I do a pre-planned commercial break.
Oh,
This break is sponsored by
Monkey Type?
Monkey Type! Yay! I can't believe you all type for fun.
Okay.
Who gets a gold star today? The important thing to do when you're the teacher is you wait to see what your score is, and then you decide the merit function. So actually, today we're just not going to look at accuracy. Okay, anyone over 120?
No, I got 38. It was rough. It was a bad performance.
You got a pracky.
The lights were too bright.
How's your glycogen?
It's rising.
Okay.
Slowly. I might need to do like another. I think.
You think you need to do one more?
Yeah.
Okay, just lock it in.
What's that?
Lock it in. Do it.
Okay.
If it's under 60, I'm going to be disappointed.
Oh, rough start.
Just restart.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta go.
What are you doing over there?
Worry about it.
What?
I'm pretty worried. Someone is being slightly dishonest due to the change in the merit function.
I think that's the worst score you can get. 0 with 1%.
Oh, it blocks you if you
I
have
think
enough.
it's 0.
Yeah.
Are we counting raw words per minute?
Because raw is 163 words per minute.
How?
job.
All right. I guess that's a W, right?
My law is 272.
No, I did.
272. So I guess we've got to accept that the best way to do things is poorly. Yeah.
Do you play Block Blast?
No, I don't play games. I'm an adult.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty
You should
good.
play.
I didn't see that.
Block blast.
Block
What did I
blast.
type?
It's
Block.
Bach.
Jose is really good at this game.
Block.
Block.
Podcast.
O-C-K.
Yes. That one.
Oh my god.
Is this not
I
just
know you guys
Tetris?
play it.
It's addicting.
It's not
Very
Tetris.
addictive.
It's like
Look better.
it's better. It's like Tetris, but not moving. And like you can put it anywhere.
Henry, what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, what am I doing? Okay, this.
Look,
I don't know.
it's addictive.
I don't know.
This is not addicting.
Just wait.
It's just giving you the warm-up ones right now.
So now you gotta complete.
Trust. Once you
Is
get
it
it in,
really
you
hard
get
to
it
get
in.
a professor addicted to something?
What is my goal?
To,
To get
To win.
to get a high score.
So you gotta like you can't. Yeah, there you
Do
go.
you
You
know
gotta
what
like
Heyday is?
the farm game. I've never played that game.
This is not as fun as Silk Song.
Just wait. Just wait. Oh, you're not very good at
You chose
this.
the wrong one.
I don't know what I'm trying to
You're
do.
trying to. Okay, so you're trying to like
Block
fill it
blast
out.
us.
You're trying to like go from side to side.
Should
without,
I-
Which one you
like,
get in a row?
Should I be-
fitting all the guys?
Should I be doing
So
this?
like, yeah. See, like how you get points, they go away when they go.
I hate
all the way.
points.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Can I rotate?
No, you can't rotate them. You gotta fit them in. It's like a puzzle.
Disgusting.
Okay.
I think I'm about to get farmed.
I think you
Yeah.
are now.
There you go.
So you got that.
See, that was good. That was good. Oh wait.
Yeah.
There's a better piece for that. Oh.
Was there?
Oh,
So now you can't use it. Oh, that's good. That's good.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, now it's getting tricky though because you put yourself in a bad spot.
That's because no one explained the rules to me.
Oh,
I was
Oh,
certainly
that's a
put
great move.
in a bad
Oh,
That was a
spot.
great move.
Yeah.
you're an natural.
Sometimes I feel like you don't understand that I'm a brain genius.
What did I just do? I like.
Your high score, you're at 886. Mine is pretty high. It's 120,247. It's getting up
What's
close to
yours,
Isaiah.
Isaiah?
This is really good.
I don't know. Let me check.
This definitely like high key goes here, right?
High. Oh yeah.
Oh, I just
Oh, you
misclicked.
just
no.
clicked.
All right, I'm rage quitting. Okay,
What is it?
I'm waiting. It's loading. Oh,
okay,
You guys know.
that is not a very good game. Okay,
Let's peak. 115,000.
have y'all heard of
Oh, I
like?
got you beat. I got 120.
Have you heard of like Near Automata?
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
I need a lot.
Buy a
120.
PlayStation. Okay,
247.
I have an
I was on
Xbox.
a heater.
yeah, that's the problem.
No, Microsoft, yeah.
Yeah. Do you also play Call of Duty?
I did.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that you're when you're right, you're right.
Oh my god.
Wait, what are we doing here? I need to add a legend.
Oh.
Oh no.
Can you add yourself?
Big C.
I was.
We might as well, right? So I'm gonna do I'm gonna go ahead and do plit dot legend. And what's it gonna do? Absolutely nothing, because no artists with labels were found to put in legend. What's that mean? Are excuses allowed in this class? No, you slam that thing in Google. You go right past the AI overview because you don't trust it. You go right to Stack Overflow. And what do? Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Oh, woof. Oh my goodness. Golly geez. I need to label things? I don't like labeling things. That's for real scientists. All right. Tax rate. Label equal 25%. Well, that goes kind of crazy, right? So I could put myself in the legend, right? Wait, no, I didn't change anything. Pretend you didn't see that. Also, by the way, I think I just have like a bunch of images open right now. Nope, they're gone. They disapparated. Okay,
Disapparated? I've never heard that word.
that's because it's not a word.
Is that what?
Good explanation
What?
for that one.
Disapparated?
It's
It
like
sounds like
a
it shouldn't be a
take
word.
on- It's
And
a
it
take
isn't
on
a word.
operation, but it's like
Oh.
disappeared.
Wait, no, wait. It's a word. Oh no,
Dis-
it's no. This
disapparated.
is an
That
extremely
isn't-
banned word.
What is it?
Banned word.
Yeah, it's from someone I'm canceling because I
Harry
believe in
Potter?
cancel culture.
You're canceling Harry Potter?
I'm canceling Harry Potter
Why?
because Harry Potter tried to cancel me. Okay,
When? Give us the lore.
You weren't there.
Oh, is
Disapparated.
this J.K. Rowling?
this is J.K. Rowling,
Okay.
my
Harry
ancient
Potter's
nemesis.
actually cool. Daniel Radcliffe supports trans rights.
Yes, but he also did not collect the income from people buying the books. Okay, so we got plot legend, we got labels. Do you want to annotate anything?
What does that mean?
It's a great question. So let's add a note where median income is. What is median single income U.S.? It's $45,000. Okay. Not to worry, I have a plan. I'm going to put it on my chart. Okay. So how am I going to do that? I have to give it the X and Y value. And so the way I'm going to do this. Wait, where did I find XY? Oh, there it is, XY. Okay. So let's compute the median income and Vim. We got a bunch of stuff here. That's okay. We're just gonna keep going. Okay. So I'm gonna push all this down here. Here's all the plotting, right? Okay. So I'm gonna add a note. The median income is $45,000. Okay. The median tax is whatever the tax is of that, right? 45,000. I think I can also vector tax this. I don't think it matters. They do the same thing when you're only applying them to one thing. Okay. The median tax percentage is median tax divided by median income times 100. I didn't multiply this by 100, so I'm not going to multiply that by 100. Okay? And so the point on the chart at which I would label the median tax across the median income is the XY coordinates. Median income, median tax, or median percent. Okay. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the next slide, and I'm going to plt.annotate. So all of this stuff is just figuring out where I'm going to put my annotation. Okay. And I'm going to annotate something as median income, and I'm going to give it what? This XY value. I have to give it as an XY coordinate. Why? I don't know. I didn't think this was particularly easy, but it is what it is. Where is it? So I've labeled median income.
And you worked yourself. Cool.
Yeah, this that's not how much money I make. We're gonna get me off of there real quick. Hold on. I don't exist. Tax rate. No legend. Okay. Does this look a little cleaner? There you go. Median income right here. Do we think the tax rate should rise sharply up until median income and then increase less after going past the median? No one can say. No one knows if that's a good idea. It's beyond our ability to understand. But the government says it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I thought this was a little unwieldy. So instead I'm going to write a function. I'm going to write a function called addNote. It's going to take an income level, and it's going to take some text I want to put there. The way it's going to do this is it's going to calculate the tax at that income level. It's going to calculate the percentage at that income level by taking tax and dividing it by income. It's going to take the XY coordinates of income and percent. Does it even need that? No, it doesn't. It's going to plt.annotate the note at the X and Y value. Okay. And how's this going to work? I'm going to add note at 45,000, median income. Do you all see what I did there? I'm moving the code around. I'm putting it inside a function. I'm putting it inside a function so I can add other notes more easily.
Okay.
No difference so far. Maybe it moved a little bit. I can't tell. But maybe I want to add other notes.
So you were just making sure, like, the specific area of the chart?
Yep.
basically?
Mhm.
Okay.
Let's add another note. Here, we'll do all these. I'm assuming these are correct. I didn't do biologists because I don't know how. I know there's many biologists in here. There's not. I don't think biologist is like a job title. It's like a
Person who studies animals.
yeah. It's like a human. Humans don't get paid. Workers do. So here's median income. Here's new grad income. That's you if you go to college. Here's physics. And CS new grads, you see they're close to each other. That's kind of why I picked them. And then here's mid-career. It increases over time. It looks to me like this isn't moving over necessarily as fast as I'd expect it to. That's fine. I don't know why that might be wrong. Oh, because I did tax instead of... Let's do this. There we go. And then that lines it up. So if you want to see where, I don't know, something is on this graph, you can add a note at that point. And I think that's cool. I don't know. I feel like this would be something you could count as a midterm. This level of insight, maybe, right? Yeah, perhaps. Okay. Right.
Oh, gosh.
This is boring.
Interesting.
Let's do some histograms. Do I want to do histograms? I think I should just make you do all of this yourself sometime. Yeah. Okay. There's a pie
Oh
chart.
my god, we get to make a pie chart?
Yeah, you can make a pie chart if you want.
Oh, can we make a pie chart? Like next time?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Yes.
No, let's just make a new one. Nvim pie dot pie. Okay. Import. What am I importing? You know what? I don't really want to type that again. I'm going to edit escape e chart.py. I'm going to yank the next 3 lines. I'm going to enter visual mode. I'm going to go down 3 lines, and I'm going to yank. I'm going to go back to py.py, and I'm going to paste. I want to make a pie chart. I guess the easiest thing to pie chart would be, oh, I don't know. Does anyone have any data they want to pie chart?
What about your running times? Or your running switchback times?
What would,
Yeah.
I can do up versus down. Splits is I did 4 hours up and, no, I did 4.5 hours up and 3.0 hours down. We can pie chart that. And apparently that's pi.splits. PLT dot, wait, no, I don't want to save fig. Edit, chart. GG to the bottom of file. No, Shift G to the bottom of file. V to enter visual mode. Select 2 lines. $sign to go to the end of that line. Y to yank it. E, pi, to go back to the pi. Let's see. And then I want to paste that. There we go. I'll show it in just a sec. That's pi.py.
That's it.
Ooh, nothing. I'm cooked.
Is that always a sign of error?
Oh, I just saved the image. I didn't plot it. There it is.
Could you
Hi-
go back to Edwin for a second?
I'm gonna cat it instead.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Cat is short for Catherine the Great. It's named after one of the early czars of Imperial Russia.
Oh,
Say what?
Hmm. I said what I said.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Is there some way to label these? Probably.
Most definitely. Ooh, we should try subtitle.
Label, pie, chart, matplotlib. Do we wait for AI? No, we got places to be. We got people to be. That looks pretty easy. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Up, down. I labels equal labels. I don't know if this is allowed or not. That kind of looks like a pie chart to me, right? Does it look like a pie chart to you? We are begrudgingly admitting it looks like a pie chart.
I just see a mountain and the blue sky, not gonna lie.
Which is ironic because the down is the mountain. Well, I guess up would be sky. I can probably specify colors if you want.
Yay! But you don't
wait.
have to if you don't want to.
Python 3, Q. Ooh, wow. That looks good.
Oh.
What are we doing? Okay. I would like you to work on this exercise before next class. Is that okay? Can I make you do homework? Our credit hour policy says I get 10 hours a week, by the way, which I think means you all owe me a lot of hours. Okay. This is the exercise. It's awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
I stole this from an intro to Python for chemistry, and we're going to do atomic orbitals. Do you all know what atomic orbitals are?
Nope.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes, you do.
I actually do know what
Google
that
it.
is.
Okay. Ask them.
It's like the different shells of electrons.
Yeah, so it's different shells of electrons. Okay. So these are what orbitals are. Let's make some code. Here's some code. Why is it not showing up? Is it fake? Am I telling lies?
Absolutely.
It looks that you're telling that lie.
Oh no, it's not showing up. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go.
Holy crap.
Whoa.
So these are what the electron orbitals look like.
Some of them look like.
But some of them look like. This is specifically,
It gets worse.
I think this is 3s.
No,
Yeah, this is 3D z squared. Right? And I think,
sick.
yeah, I think this code is very easy to follow, so it shouldn't be an issue for you at all.
Is it?
It was AI generated. I haven't even read it.
Oh,
But you know what a linspace is.
oh,
Need 2 rounds.
sure. No kidding.
Yeah, so I would refer to this as trivial.
That is a lot of code.
So much code.
It's only 187 lines. You've probably written that many in CS1.
I have.
Yeah.
I think mine's almost as big.
Yeah.
But-
So this math is very straightforward, I think, right? You know how to do division, multiplication, square root, multiplication, square. That's, I think, exponentiation and square root. E. Not to worry.
Oh.
That's rho, actually. It says here. Which is apparently 2zr over n, where n is the principal quantum number, which is 3. Easy. Let's get to our exercise. Okay. So you got these equations. This is 3s, 3p, 3d. Here's how you exponentiate and square root. Here's how you do R3S, R3P, and R3D. You can apply these to a vector, such as an A range. And you can plot the orbitals against each other, and they look like this, okay? These are the hard orbitals. I did the hard orbitals. I did the 3s. Okay. Your assignment is to do the easy orbitals. This is easier than whatever, this, right? See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms, right? How many terms do you have to do? I'm being nice. That's 1 term.
Oh my god.
That's only 1 term. This is what it looks like. Here's that. I'm giving you the answer. I'm not going to show it to you. It's dishonorable. Okay, so take a look at this weekend, and now I can say I assigned you a homework when someone asks. Okay?
Okay.
Don't work too hard. Stay in school.